Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Legends monster review video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Ophiuchus the Zodiac. So this is a new nature cosmic mythic monster, and I actually haven't seen the skills or anything yet. Basically, I don't know much about it except that this monster has access to torture immunity as a trait. Because earlier I was streaming friendly battles and I saw someone actually using this mythic monster, and I'm really interested into just taking a look at the skills and reviewing this monster. Before I do so, this was given to me by Social Point. Just to clarify that, they gave me enough cells, enough resources in general to review this monster for you guys. So huge thanks to them. Anyways, let's go ahead and hatch it and take a look at the animation. All right, what is the animation? Oh. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Although I'm still a huge fan of Krampus the Killjoy's ultimate. Like, Krampus the Killjoy has a pretty nice looking ultimate. Have you guys seen it? Look at this. Yeah, we saw it yesterday when we reviewed that monster. But anyways, oh, is this Cyreclar? Is this the monster that everybody's talking about? Cool. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and quickly review this monster. We're gonna quickly get it to level 100, but let me take a look at the traits. We have immune to torture at rank 0. That's actually not that bad. That's really good. Having immune to torture as a trait at rank 0, like right away, that's actually pretty good. You have immune to possession at rank 1. I wish that was immune to control. Imagine if that was immune to control, that would have been really nice. But immune to possession, that's alright. Alright, because there are many monsters like Witch Cat and many other mythics that actually possess, so that's actually good. Anticipation, Satiscaster and Anticipation. It's not a trait, it's just a Satiscaster, so it's alright, but it could come in handy. Really depends. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and quickly beat this monster up to level 100, and we're gonna take a look at the skills and everything and see how it goes. Alright, so we're getting it up to level 100 in 3, 2, 1, just like that. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats before we take a look at the skills. 7,359 strength. First of all, I don't think this monster is an attacker, right? Possession, let's see. Minor blinds, possession. Yeah, okay. So we don't really have to worry about the power, okay, as much. 69,066 life. That is actually pretty bad. That life is pretty low. It's not the lowest, but it is one of the lowest life in the game compared to other mythics. Anyways, speed 5,962. That is actually tied with Lindworm. You guys know Lindworm, right? So this monster's speed is actually tied with Lindworm, so that's cool. That's good to know. Anyways, applies Mega Possession to one enemy, deals moderate or dark damage to one enemy. Okay, Mega Possession is actually pretty nice. It could come in handy. We also have this other skill, Soda and Kaput or something, whatever. It's a moderate nature damage to all enemies, applies poison and minor blind. Poison and minor blind, that actually reduces the power by 20%, and also minor blind just reduces accuracy by 25%. So it's an AoE skill. That's not actually that bad. It's really not that bad. Delphi Guardian deals low dark damage to all enemies, applies possession to all enemies. So it's an AoE possession. Okay, let's see what else we have. Serpice Caput deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, applies blind to one enemy. It's a 0-turn cooldown, so it is a spammable skill. A spammable blind skill. But this over here, this actually costs a less stamina, but it is 1-turn cooldown. It's a moderate nature damage to one enemy, applies poison and minor blind. You already have a minor blind skill here. I wouldn't really recommend running another one unless you just need it for a single target. Otherwise, I'd probably say run this spammable skill just in case if you face any monsters that will hit you with CDA. So for example, Arabat, Kodama, and many other monsters that hit you with CDA. This is another 0 cooldown skill if you want to run it. It's a low dark damage and applies possession. Plus the thing is, this possession isn't like the OG possession where you can hit the enemy over and over again, where, like one turn you hit him with possession, the other turn you can continue hitting him with possession. But now it is where when you hit him with possession, after they're possessed, it says recently possessed, so you have to cleanse that in order to possess them again. So I wouldn't really recommend running this, but if you want to, 0-turn cooldown, spammable possession, you can. Okay, it's really up to you. Once again, this skill, it's nice having it, but it's basically a single target of this. Okay, let's see what else we have. Applies blind to one enemy. That's it. 15 stamina cost, 0-turn cooldown. Applies minor blind to one enemy. It's a spammable skill even if you don't have any stamina Or if you get hit with CDA, you can continue spamming this over and over again. So it's really up to you if you want to run this over one of these skills. If you want to run it, I recommend running it over Serpents, but it's really up to you. These other 3 skills, I recommend running these 3. These are like the top 3 in my opinion. But anyway, so he does have a AoE possession skill. He has a single target mega possession skill, and also he has a poison and minor blind AoE skill, which deals some damage as well. So here is how you want to rune this monster. Okay, you can either go with full speed, so give him all your speed, or you can go with full team speed. It's really up to you. I recommend running full speed, but if you want to do full team speed, you can do that as well. Okay, so the reason why I said full team speed, let's say if you are going to run this monster with Tabora trade stables removes positives, right? And let's say you're not facing any mega taunts. So right in the beginning of the battle, Tabora could take the first turn and basically trade disable all of them, so there won't be any monsters with immune to possession or immune to control. And also you can cleanse any positive status effects, like let's say if they're immune to possession as a status caster or something, right? Something like that. You can go ahead and remove all that, and once it's this monster's turn, you can either go with a single target mega possession or the AoE possession skill, or you could also go with the poison and minor blind. But I recommend running the going in with what's it called, the other skill first. So what I'm gonna do is go with 2 speed and 1 team speed. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna actually run this monster. I'm gonna pair it up with Tabora, the trade disabler. All right, and see how that goes. Anyways, let's check out the relics. So you have an Ascent. Oh, cool. Okay, so for Ascents, you already know what we're gonna give. Your Ascent. And then you can also shares his amulet after damaging with a skill if where his life is above 50% deals. Okay, and also removes 100 points of stamina. So this is actually pretty good. You can also run Alice's amulet. So for those of you that actually has Alice's amulet as one of say your relics right here, take a look at this. When the turn starts, if wearer's life is below 50%, heals the wearer by 19,000 points. So let's say if you want to run Alice's over Scheherazard, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna go with Scheherazard since it's level 30. Anyways, so we have both of them ready. I'm gonna go ahead and rank it up. Okay, 1 gem for that. Cool. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and rank you up. So 25 gems. This is when you unlock immune to possession. It's actually pretty good to have in case if this monster does go up against its own kind. So another one of these monsters, let's say you're facing like it's a mirror match, right? Then he or she will be fine against that. But anyways, this is when you unlock Anticipation. It's a status caster. So I wonder how that'll work against some top monsters, like for example Vampirostral and others. It probably won't be that bad because Vampirostral actually has remove positive status effect skills, right? So Vampira doesn't really have to worry about this monster as much. She can easily just remove this monster's Anticipation and continue attacking. So yeah, anyways, so let me go and collect these because they're just gonna continue popping up over and over again, and I'm gonna head over to PvP. So yeah, once again, this is the team that I'm gonna use. Okay, so I'm not gonna run any attackers. We're gonna do it without any attackers. So let's see how much speed we have here. 16,742. 14,000 speed. Okay, so yeah, once again, this monster takes in the first turn, removes positive, trade disables and everything, and then once it's his or her turn, what is it? Is that a he or she? Let me see. With Destiny for that, he was punished, so it is a he. Okay, just wanted to know. Anyways, so yeah, then he goes and then uses his AoE possession skill or the single target possession, mega possession, sorry, and that could work out. Anyways, the 13th, that's what it's called. That's the ultimate. Removes positive status effects, applies mega possession, and deals very heavy dark damage to all enemies. That's quite nice. So here are 2 things I gotta say about this monster. First of all, this monster can actually be denied easily, except the possession part, okay? Not just that, but also here's a good thing about this monster. Lots of its skills are basically 0 turn cooldown or 1 turn cooldown. Some of them are even lower, like 2, 1, and even 0. The only one that's high is the Mega Possession single target skill, but other than that, most of his skills are actually low turn cooldown. So that's actually good. Alright, so I went ahead and found a base. Take a look at this. It's a 140 Gaidego, 150 on Dena, and 150 Siberia. These two don't have any runes, but anyways, I think this will be a great test subject. So in the beginning, Tabora could take in the first turn, remove positives, and also trade the table. That monster, Siberia, actually was immune to possession there. And you had Hargens, I believe. I'm not sure about you. But anyways, so here I'm actually able to possess all of them. I could use the AoE possession, and just like that, I land possession on them. And look, I also remove 50% of their stamina as well. You guys saw that, right? So metal weakness, I take in the next turn with anticipation. Anticipation actually triggered because she used her, what's it called, extra turn skill. But take a look at this. So now that Siberia is going next, what I can do is apply poison and minor blind. I can't land the mega possession, unfortunately, because it was recently possessed. So I could go with the blind if I wanted to, or I could go with this. I think I'm going to go with this AoE skill because it also reduces the monster's powers. Not just that, but also reduces accuracy by 25%. Although it's not 50%, but 25% will also be fine. So let's see what happens. Oh, and also, I removed another 50% stamina with my Sherazar's Amulet there. So you see how that actually works out? Now, instead of her attacking, she actually charged up. She actually ended up charging up. So what I can do here is maybe apply that. All right. And you can actually just charge up. You don't really have to do much. You're probably going to charge up, right? Yep. You have no stamina because of my relic. And what I can do here is land my mega possession on the attacker. See, a turn later, I can actually land my possession there. So that's actually nice. Here, I don't really have to do much, but basically later on, they'll just end up dying to all the tortures and everything else that I have. So if I wanted to use this for fun, I could go ahead and land it on you, just like that. Let's see what you're gonna do. Recharged. Okay, you know what? I'm actually glad she recharged, because if she didn't, I think I would have been in trouble. I would have probably won this battle. I'm glad I didn't. So let's just leave this before anything like that happens. But yeah, she could have went ahead and used like her AoE skill and wiped off all of her team. Maybe not on Dana, I don't know. Really depends. 150 Siberia, 150 on Dana, maybe. But you know, the monster also had the blinds, minor blinds, and also poison, reducing accuracy and power. So yeah. But anyways, so you don't really need an attacker in order to win with this monster. You can pair it up with something like this and still end up winning. Alright, so take a look at this. This team right here is perfect for this test subject. So it's a 140 Siamis, a 140 Teddy VR, and a 140 Leatherless. In case you didn't know, both of these monsters are immune to Abomination, meaning that they're immune to possession, right? And you know this monster mainly just possesses. And let's take a look at you. You have Tough. Okay, Tough. Okay, maybe possession won't really land because of that trait. But remember, I have this monster that could actually remove positives and trade the table right away. So look, my monster takes in the first turn. Although this monster actually beats my other monster by speed because it's a 140 and a 130. And it's also level 10, level 9, and level 9. While I have a 9, 9, and a 10 team speed. Okay, not all speed. But anyways, I could use my favorite trick here right in the beginning and basically just trade disable them. I don't have to worry about any of those good stuff. You went ahead and attacked my Megatons once you're with your AoE freeze, right? Now look, I go ahead and land my AoE possession right away. That also removes 150, once again, or not 150, sorry, 50% of their stamina, alright? You went ahead and hit your own monster with CDA. Not surprised, what are you gonna do? You went ahead and charged up, okay? I'll just do this for fun. You charged up. Alright. Now take a look at this. I'll charge up. This monster wasn't recently possessed, so that's kind of gone. What I can do is basically hit you with my Mega Possession. I could also go with Poison with Minor Blind. That'll also work out well. So take a look at that. That also removed 50% of their stamina. 100% stamina from Siamis, and unfortunately not 100% on the other two. But still, look, they have, for example, this monster's weak. Both of them are actually weak because of poison and bleed mixed all together. So that's actually good. So you went ahead and recharged. What I can do is I could use the blind. They already have minor blind here, reducing their accuracy by 25%, and I could also land at 50%, so that'll be about 75%. So they'll have about 15% chance of, actually more than 15%, like 25% chance of landing their attack. if they were about to attack. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with the Mega Possession, Siamus. Let's see what you're gonna do. You went ahead and recharged. Okay. Okay, you went with your shield skill. I'll just charge up. Letalus, what are you gonna do? Phasing into darkness, true vision. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and recharge. Recharge again. I could remove their positives again and trade the table them just like that. So see what I mean? This monster is actually really good with Tabora. If you have Tabora, you can do so much with it. So the monster isn't really that bad. If it's used correctly, it's not even that bad. Alright? But anyways, so that was a 130 Zodiac. We're gonna go ahead and quickly rank it up to rank 5 now, okay? So 25 gems here. Let's go ahead and feed. I'm gonna show you guys the stats real quick at 140 for those of you that are just gonna get it to 140 and that's it. Alright, so here are the stats. And now finally, rank 5. Let's do this. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and check out the monster's stats right after this. Alright, 150 coming up. Cool. Alright, 17,392 power, 193,507 life. Is still pretty bad, the life. But anyways, 10,304 speed. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and head over to multiplayer. We're gonna fight once again with the same exact team. Although I think the other monster's probably gonna take the first turn. Let's see, 20,000. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe now I can swap the monster. Maybe switch this monster up with a different monster. Who knows? Maybe on Dana. Oh, this is actually a pretty good team. You know why? Let me show you. I'm gonna fight. Now here's the thing. I wish my Ondana was a lot faster than the Zodiac. 20,000 speed, 16,000. So here is what you can do if you have a 150 Ondana, or it doesn't really matter. As long as your Ondana is faster than your Zodiac, what you can actually do is take in the first turn with this monster. If there's a Mega Taunt, you don't really have to worry about it because this monster could actually cleanse that. Also, use Water Swirl if you have Scherzer's Amulet on this monster as well. You can remove 50% of their stamina. The other monster takes in the next turn, removes another 50% stamina, and also possesses. It doesn't really have to. You don't really have to worry about the possession if it lands or not. But you remove 50% stamina there as well, so that's about 100 stamina gone. And then you can basically do your thing. So it's actually a pretty good lineup there. So since there aren't any Mega Taunts here, this is actually nice. So what I can do is go ahead and possess all of them. And luckily, none of them are actually immune to possession. So see how my Scherzer's Amulet just kicked in and removed 50% of their stamina? Now, what I can do with this monster is also remove another 50% stamina, just like that. And if you have a Pump Seed Staff running as well, that'll also remove more stamina from them. So you see what I mean? It's really a good combo. And then now here, you can just go ahead and apply Poison with Minor Blind. And that removes another 50% stamina. Alright. I'll just go ahead and charge up. And recharge. I'll go ahead and use Raw Drowning, which actually applies Drowned and removes 50% stamina there. So you basically have 2 Scherzer's Amulet, which will kick in 4 times. And not just that, you also have Pump Seed Staff running on this monster. So if you do have Pump Seed Staff, that'll be nice, I guess. If you don't have it, you don't really have to worry about it. You know, it's not a big deal. But as long as you have 2 Scherzer's Amulet and you have these 2 monsters running, it's a really good team. Once again, you could also run it with Talbora if you'd like to. But this team is actually pretty nice. I actually like it. I'm gonna charge up here. What I can do is you know what? I'm gonna charge up. You know why? Because I want him to actually end up eliminating my Zodiac monster. So go ahead, do your worst. Go ahead and eliminate my Zodiac. Not that, Zodiac, I said. Stop dreaming big. Just eliminate my Zodiac. Are you serious? Finally! Okay, so see how Zodiac just came back, but then I lost because of the bug. Tainai. Anyways, but I could have won that. You saw that, right? I just let them get that win. But what I wanted them to do was eliminate my Zodiac so then I could come back with the Revival Ascent because that is one of the monster's relics. So overall, I actually like the monster. If you pair it up correctly the monster isn't really that bad. You can win lots of PvP battles with this, since it is actually a pretty fast denier. It is tied with Lindworm, the monster's speed. So overall, I like the monster. I'm not really, I don't really hate it, but also I don't think it's too overpowered, nothing like that. It is just average and good monster. Okay, let me know your opinions and thoughts about this monster in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.